At a Donald Trump rally in Marshalltown a few days before the Iowa caucuses, several dozen Hispanic high school students hold a silent protest.
He says the majority of Mexicans are rapists or drug dealers. It's just a stereotype, and I think that it leads to racism because it gives a bad image to, the Latino community.
Iowa's population is over 90% white, but Hispanic voters are concentrated in just a few areas, and in some towns they represent a majority. That's the case in West Liberty. Immigrants were attracted by jobs at its turkey plant, and now there's a second and third generation here, with new arrivals drawn to the existing community. Dolores works in the town's Mexican bakery. She likes Hillary Clinton's policies on immigration, but that's not the most important issue for her.
It's in second place for me. Most important is the economy, for everyone. It's difficult for a lot of people.
With Hispanics making up a growing share of the population across the US, their political involvement is on the rise.
Morning, how are you?
Jose Zacarias is letting the Bernie Sanders campaign use his apartment on caucus night. He explains why some Latinos don't have a tradition of political involvement.
Because we come from countries in which democracy is just a name. Mexico, for instance, 77 years of one-party rule. There's a point in which people says, why?
Back in Marshalltown, Hispanic advocacy group LULAC is holding an event to persuade young people to caucus. While they're opposed to Donald Trump, they say they're not backing one particular party.
One of these parties will not be in power. When that happens, if all of our people put their eggs in one basket, when it comes down to talking to those folks who are in power, if we don't have enough supporters in there, our issues are not going to be addressed.
While that may be the theory, in practice, more than 2/3 of Latinos voted for Barack Obama in 2012. The only Republican campaign to show up to this event is that of Jeb Bush, and his table is noticeably quiet. With Hispanics making up a growing share of the population, Republicans will need to reach out to them more if they want to stay competitive.